Okay, welcome back to this next episode of Let's Play Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines Clan Quest Mod Edition. We last left off, we had gone to the Hunter's hideout and freed Johansson, the professor. Actually, we ended up killing him because we frenzied, but in any case, he told us that we need a key to open Sarcophagus. Interesting. And then we came back to downtown LA to find that some nonsense has happened here, but we don't know what yet. This is supposed to be burning debris. It's a little sloppy. That's something I should put on the list. Fix the burning debris to make it not look so crap. Okay, and Chunk is nowhere to be found, but the floor is covered in blood. There's dead people everywhere. Someone really ought to clean this up. Someone was scraping their way into the elevator to save their life, apparently. What could have happened here? We just don't know. So, what's LaCroix have to say?
With whom do they think they're dealing? Attack me in my own building! They're desperate. They've shown their weakness. A last-ditch attempt to steal the prize.
Who did this?
The Sabbat. A pack of shovelheads with cheap pistols was all they could muster. Two got a few stories up, but I took care of them. And my sheriff brought the rest their final death in the lobby. Sabbat animals.
The Sabbat attacked. Why?
Why else? The motive of every kindred in the entire city these last few nights. The Ankaran Sarcophagus. They've been misled into thinking the sarcophagus holds a sleeping ancient. Their most coveted feasts. Diablerists.
Diablerists? They drink the blood of other vampires?
The Sabbat's infamy is in no small part due to their practice of diablerie. That is, drinking the blood of other kindred.
Oh, thanks for clearing that up.
Especially older ones, until they are dead. Diablerists gain the power of those they've fed upon. In the Camarilla, this is an act punishable by death. For the moment, we've manipulated the press into reporting tonight's events as a terrorist attack. Their soldiers may be no danger to me, but their threat to the masquerade is abundant.
Damn Taliban.
As my best agent,
Taliban vampires.
I'm sure you can guess my course of action.
Kill all Sabbat? Oh yeah.
The Sabbat have made their haven at the Hallibrook Hotel. Right under our noses, here in downtown.
Damn them.
Kill their leader. The rest will scamper out of the city. This is the last time they ever set foot in Los Angeles. Before you go, Beckett told me you went to the Society of Leopold.
Oh really?
Did you find out how my sarcophagus is opened?
Yes, I did.
What? What did you find out?
The missing crate from the Dane. It's a key to the sarcophagus.
A key? Where? Do you have it?
No, that's all I know. But I have other good news. Bach is dead.
Huh. Not only did you infiltrate the Society of Leopold, but you managed to kill their greatest hunter. You certainly are developing a legend for yourself.
A legend.
Superb. A toast to you, and to victory over the Sabbat. And to Bach.
Bitch, don't just say a toast. Give me some blood. I need it. Seriously though, I need a blood pack. Any hunters that cross my path are dead. Same goes for the Sabbat.
The Sabbat must be wiped out before dawn. Then, when you come back, we'll begin the hunt for the key.
Okay. Okay, so I like how his conclusion is, Sabbat attacked, we have to kill all of them. Also, I just happened to find out they're down the street, around the corner, and right across from the Regent's place. Let's talk to LaCroix again.
Wipe them out.
That's all he has to say.
Before they doom us all.
Alright, let's see what Beckett has to say. He's checking out the sarcophagus.
You can always count on the Sabbat to do the wrong thing for the right reasons. They're reckless, but they don't normally try to attract this much attention. This carelessness warrants observation. I hope it doesn't become pandemic.
The wrong thing for the right reasons. What does that mean?
The Sabbat's goal is to stop Gehenna, which is very similar to my own, though they choose to do so through more violent, fanatic, and flamboyant methods. The Camarilla, on the other hand, suspends belief entirely. Or so goes the party line.
Yeah, so that's a theme that we're going to explore quite a bit in CQM 4.0, because obviously the Sabbat think they're the righteous few, the righteous few that need to strike down the antediluvians, and everyone else is just a pawn. You're not Camarilla?
What I am is kindred. How others choose to categorize themselves concerns me only where local customs are concerned. Individualism is a path fraught with obstacles and sometimes angry mobs. But for all its hardships, it is the only one worth taking.
Such a gangrel. Looks like oh, let's tell them about Johansson. I met with Dr. Johansson.
What did Johansson have to say?
Something about a key and... stop! I'm old!
The lock and key. An invention as ancient as greed. I should have guessed. All we have to do is find a victor in this nonsense. They'll be the one with the key.
I told the prince the important stuff. I had another question.
Excellent.
Why would the Sabbat attack so openly?
It's simple. Someone's misled them into believing there's an antediluvian in this very room. They, and I suspect most kindred in this city, would love to sink their stakes or teeth into its imagined occupant. If indeed rocketing it to the moon was out of the question.
I'm supposed to wipe them out because of the... I'm supposed to wipe them out because of the attack.
Well, perhaps for this pack, it's for the best.
I better prepare for my assault on the Sabbat. Goodbye, Beckett. Okay, so I actually don't know if it's too late to let Heather go. Let's go see what happens if I tell her to go home and go back to her life. And if nothing else, I'm just going to feed on her, so... let's definitely use some blood. So anyways, as you can probably guess, this point in the game is where in CQM 4.0, for some paths I intend to sort of splinter the main storyline. So like normally you go to the Hollowbrook Hotel, you fight the Sabbat, it's really kind of humdrum. Most people agree it's not the best part of the game. But what I'm going to do is, because the thing I've learned is that people want to experience the game in its entirety. So, you know, if you have to leave the Camarilla to do the Sabbat content... ah, damn it, she's gone. Fuck. Oh well. What's the computer say? You know. The Muse is Muse. Oh, I do hope the nights have been kind. You were on my mind tonight, and I must admit, it was inspiring. I wrote this for you. Death cannot smother love. Dead hearts are not always broken. Plant a kiss, my corpse. Love blossoms. Did you love it, Vivi? The White Bishop. The White Bishop falls. And your bloody Valentine from Vivi. It felt so liberating to open up to you in that last email, so I dipped my pen into my soul again to write another for you. Father, I never knew you. Mother, I ran away from you. Sire, you forgot me. But lover, you are forever in my heart. Think my looks will stop me from being taken seriously as a poet? Definitely not. I'm very sincere. That sucks about Heather, but, well, I guess that's sometimes just how the cookie crumbles. Should I get a blood pack? No, I'm not going to waste everyone's time running off to Santa Monica to buy blood. I'm sure it will be fine. It'll be fine. You can always cheat if things get really dicey. Anyways, the thing I was trying to say before was that, you know, I'm afraid that if I make it so that you have to choose between the Sabbat and the Camarilla to play the new content, people are going to be unhappy. So the idea here is that, you know, basically at this point of the game, if you're still Camarilla, so LaCroix's idea is not to go to this abandoned tenement and kill the Sabbat, rather to go infiltrate them and take them down from the inside, and that's how you get to experience the Sabbat content, this new chapter of the game. So, little spoiler there for you. Anyways, this is the map that edtion created. Edtion. It's supposed to be the Bradbury Building in downtown Los Angeles. That's what this architecture is based on, particularly these models here for the elevator. But they called it the Hollowbrook Hotel, I think, for copyright reasons. And actually, Bradbury Building isn't all like fucked up and like abandoned. It's like a normal office building. Anyway. Fuck this shit. Yeah, this part sucks. It's really tough, so we're just gonna GTFO. There's so many Sabbat here. If anybody gets in our way, we'll fuck them up. But maybe I can feed on this human. Low in blood. I actually had to stop and feed in between episodes because I was frenzying like crazy. So, we need to get back upstairs. And this guy wants some. Bitch, you don't know what you're dealing with here. Let's see. So easy to kill. Jeez. Maybe this guy will be tougher. Let's see. Polarity. Fuck. This guy. Can I feed on him? Is he supposed to be a... Okay, here we go. I need your blood, kid. Yeah, it's really kind of unfortunate what they did with the spot in this game because you really just don't get any sort of insight into the depth of what they're really about. You know, Beckett just gives you this line about how they're all about killing the ancients, and that's all you really get. So I, you know, despite all the work that I'm going to do, I am really happy about the new chapter of the game that I'm making. Okay. So I should probably level up some combat abilities now that I'm thinking about it. Strength is what? I can't, oh, maybe it's because I'm Tremere. I can't go higher than 4. That's fine. Let's get this final dot in melee. And yeah, this will be fine. Let's turn on Blood Shield. Let's freeze up. And we've got Blood Purge, and we're good to go. Here we go, part of the game where you're just mindlessly killing everything. Are you guys gonna get bored? I was worried about this before. I was like, what am I gonna talk about? Seriously though. It's just like, just mindlessly... Oh, there's another guy back there. Fuck him. I don't need to kill everybody. We'll deal with this sitch though. There we go. Can't forget about that. You do have to be careful about how you use your blood here, particularly because I don't have any blood packs, so... but let's take a second real quick. I want to point something out. This here. Check out this dude. He's got his eyes clawed out. He's just like chilling back here. So the idea is that the Sabbat keep what's called blood bags around. So they'll have like social gatherings, parties, etc. And they'll have snacks. And the idea is they'll just have some poor, helpless soul tied up, blinded, whatever. And that person is there to be fed upon freely by whoever's at the party, and they call them a blood bag. It's pretty twisted stuff. I have to kill all these guys, but I want to do some damage here. Bitch. Some of this? You want some of this? You guys don't mean shit. They take it though. Use it later. Can't do anything with it. And then check it out. This guy here. This is Lorenzo. He's a La Sombra, and he's part of the Ventry quest. So The idea is, well, I won't tell you all about the adventure quest, but let's feed on this guy. The idea is that you can make this ally in the spot. You can actually skip this part of the game if you make good for Lorenzo as a La Sombra earlier on, which is kind of cool. And where am I supposed to go? Oh, here we go. Is that? I don't think that's always been that way. Oh, here we go. That's silly. I usually get lost at some point. I'm not in the hotel, so we'll see how I do this time. I think it's here that I usually get lost. Let's see. Feed on these guys. Should, I guess he died. Oh well. Actually, I want to feed on him too. Is it this way? Is this where I go? I need bloodshed back. Oh, I think it's on. It's just the graphics fucked up. Let's see here. You're going to be a snack too. Also, Beckett called this a pack, but I get the impression that most Sabbat packs are not that big. It's usually, you know, like a smaller crew. Because the idea is they wanted to work that into the concept of a pack. To a role-playing group, pen and paper role-playing group, where you'd have like, yeah, between 3 and 6 players, and any more than that, then the role-playing game gets kind of unmanageable. So I think that's typically how big a pack is supposed to be. Plus, maybe some like NPC higher-ups. So I ran a pen and paper Sabbat game for my friends, and that's actually a huge source of inspiration for a lot of the next edition of the mod. And there was four players, plus I think 4 NPCs that were part of their pack. So you need celerity for this part. Yes, you do. Where the fuck is it? Because these La Sombra, they jump around, you see. They teleport, they have tenebration, and they can basically teleport, they can move around as a shadow through the shadows. So that's what this is supposed to be here. It's blood heal. Where are they? Oh. There we go. There's a couple more here. Trixie minks you. Oh, she's dead. Cool. Oh, that wasn't so bad. There's ghouls back here we can feed on too. Yep. Hey, buddy. You're gonna be a meal. Delicious. Oh, you want some of this, bitch? Oh shit. Frenzy, I still got 3 humanity. Yeah, feed on him. Feed him. Feed him. There we go. Sometimes frenzying works out. We could kill this guy with impunity, but we won't. Let's see, I guess it's in here? Or where the fuck am I supposed to go from here? Is it back this way? There's a bunch of guys coming up. I'm gonna need to upgrade. Okay. So there's coffins here, and as you've probably learned from playing the game, vampires in this universe don't actually need coffins to sleep in. But the exception, sort of, is the Tsimisi. I think that's what this is supposed to be, is the Tsimisis have to sleep in the soil of their place of creation. So typically, they'll keep a coffin full of dirt, and that's where they sleep during the day. So I'm guessing that's what that's supposed to represent. Otherwise, there's really no good reason for those to be there. Purge it up. You gotta take down the vampires first, and then you can move on to the ghouls. Is there a ghoul? I thought there was. There's some people. There he is. No. Stop it. Fuck you, dude. Getting a little worried here. Can you just chill, dude? Alright, you know what? Let's blood heal. And let's use this thing. We're back on track. Okay, so yeah, as you can see, this part of the game isn't especially difficult. They did their best, but the game just isn't balanced very well at the end. Let's see, is there anything over here? Let's see about this dude. Okay. And alright, this is the sad part. Heather. I let her down. I feel like I couldn't talk to her the last time I was in the apartment. Otherwise I probably would have let her go in, but oh well. I think you can say something to her dead body. Let's try it out here in a second. Take care of these guys. Nobody kills my ghoul and lives! Alright. Alright. All powered up. Now we fight the Tremere anti-tribute. I think that's what they're supposed to be. But I gotta turn blood shield back on. I guess it does go down if you get fucked up enough. I actually know that. Okay, so. It's the Grand Ballroom of the hotel. So we have to run through fire. It sucks. I think you could just shoot her, but just a little fire. She hits you with fire, actually. It kind of hurt. Love you. And this guy's a snack. Nom 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 nom. Delicious. Okay, so almost through here. Just a couple dudes left. You want to play Celerity? We can both do that. And I think there used to be a flamethrower or something around here, but I think maybe West got rid of it because of balance issues or something. Plus it's kind of buggy. I feel like there was actually a door here. I wonder if he sealed it up. Anyways, let's continue here. So actually we're running over on time here, so I think that might be it for this episode. Cut through the Sabbat ranks, and in the next episode we'll see what lies beyond this door. So, as always, thanks for watching. If you liked it, press like or subscribe, or you can even follow me on Twitter if you want. And I guess I'll talk to you next time. Thanks.